Some things in life are just painful, like stepping onto a Lego piece or non-skippable ads before a YouTube video. But you know what's worse? It's the pain of missing out on a great watch because it's too big for your wrist, or the pain of wearing a 42mm watch that looks like a dinner plate on your wrist. I know that we all, the small wrist gang, have felt this pain. But the dark days are behind us because all our frantic prayers have been answered by the watch gods, or Tissot specifically, with the new smaller PRXs in 35mm. Tissot initially launched the PRX Powermatic 80 in 2021, and these watches have been flying since then. This is because the PRX perfectly blends a handsome design, a powerful movement, and a striking bracelet, all for a very reasonable price of under $700 US. While these PRXs measure 40mm in diameter, they wear more like 42mm watches because of the tonneau case and integrated designs. Naturally, these watches appear large on many wrists, including my 6-inch wrist. But the new PRXs are set to solve these problems. These new releases are identical to the larger 40mm versions in all aspects other than their size. They retain the same case shape and thickness, measuring 10.9mm thick. The case diameter is noticeably smaller at 35mm though. And I admit at first glance, these watches look small. If you're used to handling watches 38mm or larger, these new Tissots will appear tiny. And it does take a few days to get used to the small size. Now, although the dials may appear small, the watches wear great on smaller wrists. In fact, these watches wear more like 36 or 37mm watches due to the aforementioned case design. Naturally, even the bracelet on the 35 is smaller and tapers from 24mm at the case to 16mm at the last link, while the larger bracelet goes from 26mm to 18mm. Now I know that this is subjective and based on personal preference, but I feel that if you have a small wrist, say smaller than 6.5 inches or 16.5 centimeters, the 35mm watches would look better on your wrist compared to the 40mm. What's more is that smaller watches are back in style, so I would recommend these watches to anyone with a wrist up to 6.7 inches or 17 centimeters. Now the only difference between these PRXs is the price. The 40mm PRX retails at $675 with the bracelet, while the smaller PRXs start slightly higher at $695 for the green, blue, and black models, while the mother of pearl dial retails for $750. Being a mother of pearl dial, I assume that the sourcing costs are higher, which leads to higher production costs, hence the higher price. This dial looks really beautiful though, and I think the higher price is justified. Now everything else on these watches remains the same. The case features the same raised dial with a polished ring sitting atop a brushed case. The bracelets have the same vertical brushed finish, which gives them a very pleasing shimmer under the light. Behind the exhibition caseback is the same Powermatic 80 movement, which is a modified ETA 2824. It retains the same accuracy and beat frequency, and most importantly, the same 80-hour power reserve. It's great that Tissot finally launched these new 35mm automatics, and I definitely will be using these over the 40mm versions. Which PRX is your favorite, and are you planning on buying any of the new ones? Let me know down in the comments. Also, please help out the channel by hitting the like button if you enjoyed this video. Thanks a lot. I hosted a giveaway to thank you guys helping the channel reach 1,000 subscribers. The prize was this awesome Seiko 5 automatic watch. I picked a winner at random from one of the commenters on the giveaway video, and the winner is Moises A. Congrats to you, my friend.
Congratulations! 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 Congratulations!
I'll be getting in touch with you about the logistics. To everyone else, don't be disappointed. I'll be doing other giveaways in the future, I promise. So stay tuned. That's all for today. See you all very soon.